Hi, so this is vlog 4. So I went to Miss Cole's class and I taught Marcellus again. And I last week I had like a little trouble with my lesson. I didn't really follow the transparent teaching model, and I had a little trouble with. She wanted me doing a worksheet, and I changed that. So I found a when that happened, I found a story online, and I just went with it, but I'm more focused on comprehension, but I felt that he really needs to know what text features and text structures are. So this week I kind of rearranged the lesson. I followed the transparent teaching model that we learned in class, and he really started to get it from what I saw in the lesson. So I thought it was a very successful lesson. Maybe a few tweaks here and there. So I started out the lesson with modeling or reading a book to him, asking him questions about what he thought text features and text structures were, and he was on the right path, but he just needs to get it down what they are and how to distinguish between them and how they're important to the meaning of the text, especially with informational um, informational texts. So I read a book about birds to him, or I modeled to him, making sure to like point out like bold words and relating it to like the glossary, and this is where what the glossary is and the table of contents. Um, and I kept checking for understanding if he would get it, and he definitely had a grasp of it. So that took about 10 to 15 minutes. I didn't read the whole book. I read a few pages, and then I had him read, and he did very very well. He was very interested in the book. He loves animals, so um, he really liked what he was reading. He was so it, and then he also, for text features, he used them as well. So I let him read independently, but I also asked questions while he was reading, like um, what is the book about, or what do you think the book is about, or what kind of book is this, like what kind of genre, and from what is the table of contents and what is the glossary. So he some of them he had a hard time with, but he really seemed to get it after I modeled it to him. He also he also used the bolded words strategy like I did, and some of the graphs and the um, little notes on the side helped him get a picture of what he was doing. So there was a one point where he was reading a word and he didn't know the word, and I asked him like, "Do you know what that word is?" He read it correctly, but he didn't know what it meant. So he went down below and he read the text feature, and I forget what the word was, but it told him exactly what it meant, or what it gave an idea in his head. And I was like, so how would you define that word? And he defined it correctly. So it really does help. He wasn't sounding out. He usually sounds out words, and I know that's not the best thing for him to do. Like he should either go past the word and read on and then come back to it, or look at the text features. And that's what he was doing. He was definitely getting a grasp on that also. So he also so we didn't finish the whole book on sharks. We did about like two chapters, but then afterwards I asked him questions about what he learned, like three questions: what he learned today, what are text features and what are text structures and why are they important, and he got all of them correct. So it was very successful also in that respect. I think I need, for my next lesson, I need to kind of expand into a writing portion if I have time. Um, it would like maybe write about what he learned in the text and some text features that helped him along the way, something like that. Just as an extension to really ingrain it into his brain. But overall, I had a really nice time teaching this lesson. Compared to last lesson, I really improved, I thought. So, and I hope to keep doing it. So, thank you.